100% you should retrain yourself from the start as if you were a beginner. Tension is just a killer. It's a killer of emotion, and it's a killer of mood, and it's a killer, especially if you're getting shoulder and wrist pain. Anytime you experience pain, please seek medical attention. Please go and see a professional, a physiotherapist, or someone who knows more about bodies than Harpers. Learning doesn't happen, especially when you're working through something like this where you're getting pain. It doesn't go like this. Whoa! It would be so nice if it did, but it doesn't. I practice individual fingers and try to practice relaxing during those exercises for a few minutes. If anyone's not sure what individual fingers is, it's when you place 4 fingers on the strings and you pluck fingers individually. And you can go and have a look at that in the technique bank. How can I still play relaxed when I'm playing background music for others for longer periods? Despite my best efforts, I generally forget about relaxing whilst playing. When I start playing at moderate speed, I'm focusing on the notes and not relaxation. I get a sore shoulder and wrists from tension. Have you got any tips or suggestions? I wonder if I almost need to retrain myself from the start as if I were a beginner. 100% you should retrain yourself from the start as if you were a beginner. Tension is just a killer. It's a killer of emotion, and it's a killer of mood, and it's a killer, especially if you're getting shoulder and wrist pain. So the first thing I'm going to say is, anytime you experience pain, please seek medical attention. Please go and see a professional, a physiotherapist, or someone who knows more about bodies than Harpers. Okay, so I'm a Harper and I can help you with position, but I'm not a doctor and I'm not a medical professional. So you should always seek professional help for this. And this is a bit that's going to be a bit controversial. I mean, I don't think it's controversial, but if your doctor tells you to stop playing, stop playing. It's so important to stop playing if you've been told to stop playing. I've had repetitive strain injury. I had to stop playing for 6 months. There's a whole bunch of other things you can do. It doesn't mean that you have to stop harping completely. You can develop your theory skills, your arranging skills, your harmony skills, your listening skills. You can enjoy concerts. You can share other experiences. You can use the other hand. My left hand got way stronger when I got RSI in my right wrist. You can review scores. I started playing tunes in my left hand. And suddenly my left hand got so much stronger. It was, if anything, it was a blessing looking back. You really have to take medical advice. There's so many. There's probably been like 10 or 15 harpists who have come to me and said, my doctor says this, but I don't want to do that. Can you help me? If your doctor's telling you to stop playing, you should stop playing and do other things and come back when you're ready. Because you could cause yourself way worse, longer damage. And it's just not worth it. So that's an important bit. So this question here, it sounds to me like she is able to relax when she's playing simple exercises like individual fingers. But as soon as you start playing repertoire, the brain takes over and you're thinking really, really hard. Despite your best efforts, you forget about relaxing whilst playing. You're playing repertoire that's too difficult for this issue. You've got to go back to the start, retrain yourself with good positions, excellent hand positions, and allowing your hand to relax. Play slower pieces where you have the time to focus on that, and play simpler pieces where you're not challenging your brain to the same level so that you can focus on that relaxation. You can drop to one hand and still develop your harping skills. So you can still develop, faster playing in your right hand and, you know, keyboard technique or harmonics or tucking or all these things, hands separately. But wherever you need to take it so that you can focus on relaxing, take it back to that point and then slowly, incrementally start to increase the difficulty, however that might look. If it might be bringing back in a simple left hand, or if it might be, you know, however it might look. So you're going to just, if your repertoire's here with regards to difficulty level and your individual fingers is here with regards to the difficulty level, and here you can relax and here you can't, you have to go back down to here, and then you have to go to here, and then 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 back down to here again. And then he was like, okay, learning doesn't happen, especially when you're working through something like this where you're getting pain. It doesn't go like this. Whoa, it would be so nice if it did, but it doesn't. Particularly because you've said that you're playing in public, makes it even more difficult. Because you immediately start to feel tense because there's the pressure of playing in public. So my biggest suggestion is definitely to go, like you said, go back to the start, retrain yourself as if you were a beginner. There's some really great relaxing exercises. There's one that's about to be put into the membership on Monday, which Angela made about breathing with exercises. I'd also recommend playing your repertoire and putting kind pauses in to allow you that moment of relaxation. So I talk about a kind pause a lot. It's a great thing to put into music. It's literally what it sounds like. It's just allowing yourself to pause, relax, and come back in.